Om Namo Narayana. I salute to all great souls. My name is Radhamata. I'm from Ukraine. I'm master of Mahasiddha Yoga and Meditation and founder International Organization of Mahasiddha Yoga. I live in Ukraine mostly time, and I am citizen of Ukraine, and I'm from Kiev. And nowadays in Ukraine, certain day of war, 24th of February, I woke up because was 6 huge bomb. It is Russian troops. They attacked Ukraine. And during all these certain days, they destroyed many civilian houses. They killed many innocent people, children, women. They do not give green corridors. They destroy many schools, hospitals, places where people live. And we are so much shocked because we never believed this is possible to happen. And many cities, they do not have light, they do not have food, medicine, and Russian troops, they do not allow to make a green corridor. 3 times our government was requested to allow make green corridor to evacuate people. They say okay, and when people start to evacuate, they simple fire them. And many people, they live in a bomb shelter. They cannot come out many days. And many people say they disappear, there is no connection. So it's such horrible situation because Russia, they bombing us by rockets, by ballistic missiles, by tanks, by bombs. So we're so much shocked, and we are asking and requesting everyone, please stop, help to stop this war. Please stop Russian aggression, because Ukrainian people, they're very peaceful, they never attack anyone, and we are living in our land. And Ukraine, it is an independent, sovereign country inside the Europe. We are in our home, and what is happening now, it's very horrible. Many days we are living in bomb shelters. Many children, they dying. They do not have help because it's very difficult to evacuate them. Russian troops, they not allow. And they destroying our cities, villages, and many innocent people dying. Even nowadays, what's happening, some foreign people are there also, from India, from another country, some Indian students also, and they do not see who they are people. They just occupied some cities, and they do not give them way to leave the country, to leave the city. And it's very horrible because we are living in such time when too much information and world is watching, and we need help. Because first of all, it is humanity. It cannot be like that someone suffer from far away and people thinking it's not my problem. We should to give up looking for our profit, and we should to be a human and do everything what is possible to save Ukraine, to save innocent people. Because who is keeping silence and just watching of that, they also become part of that. And there is no possible to live here because every moment can be lost. Every moment we can die. can die many innocent people. I request government of every country, please take a part, please stop Russian aggression, please do something to save many lives in Ukraine, because if not, then what will happen? Russia will take Ukraine, they will kill many people, and after that they will capture another country. We in Ukraine have many atomic electric stations. They already occupied 2 of them, biggest. One of them, the biggest in Europe, atomic station in a city Zaporozhye. They already fire that. They make a big fire there. So if they will bomb this, half the world will be disappear. It's very dangerous. It's not only problem of Ukrainian people and Ukrainian government. It's a problem of whole the world. And I'm, as a human being, as a citizen of Ukraine, I very request you, please save many lives. Do what you can to do, involve yourself, take a part in this problem. You can share this information, you can take a decision in a government level, you can support by medicine, you can support by food, you can support by shelter, you can support by anything to survive many innocent people. Many people, they are captured inside their city. They do not have possibility to come out because the Russian soldiers, they fire them who is trying to escape. And nowadays many cities without light, without water, without medicine. 3 times they promise make a green corridors, and when Ukrainian people start to bring their cars with medicine and cars to evacuate people, they start to fire them. Many children dying, very small. Many people, they are lost and no one knows where they are because there is no connection. And every day war is going on. And every day world is watching what is happening. Many journalists from another country also come here to make an interview. But as I heard, news in every country, they are not the same. I want to bring that news that Ukraine, independent country. We always were welcome to everyone. We have a freedom of different religions. We have a freedom to speak. We have a freedom to speak in different languages, to move, to do many things. In Russia, people do not have any freedom, but they not put their attention to develop their economic, to make all country rich, because Russia is very powerful in their resources, but not. They all this money of the people they put in a war. With whom? With their relatives, because many relatives live in Ukraine of Russian people, but despite of that, they fire here. Belarus also, they taking part. Russian government, they put records in a Belarus land, and from Belarus land they attack Ukraine. Why? We are one Slovenic nature. Why you people take a part in a war? Why you want to kill? Why you want to steal? You can put your power to create your own, to develop your own economic, your country, to maintain your family. To whom you come here to kill? Your mother, father, your relatives, your friends, and everyone who do not want to take a part in this world from Russia, Belarus, they should to say loudly, do not fear that you will be going to prison because you do not have a freedom even to speak in Russia and Belarus. It's not a life living in slavery. It's not a life to whole life live in fear. Fear, it's ignorance. Because when you will speak truth, you will receive more power from the divine. And don't be afraid. Anyhow, everyone as a body will die. But we are immortal souls. And very important how we are living. In which way we are going. We are killing or we are creating. We are destroying or we are giving a birth. We are helping or we are bringing pain. So everyone responsible for own choice. And I very request, do not be indifferent. Because everything what we are doing for another, it will come to us one day. And today is a big was festival, Women Day. Women, they have a big power to pray. I request every woman in the world, please pray for peace in the world. Do not allow your son from Russia, Belarus and another country to take a weapon and go against of Ukraine. Because they will die for madness of their president. They will fire in innocent people. And your generation will be suffer of many generations ahead. Stop them. Stop your son, stop your husband, stop your brother from Russia, Belarus. Do not do this. And everyone have a choice. Do not follow order, even from president, which is wrong, which bring harm and death and other innocent people. Army should to protect their country, not a fire in civilians, not a killing children, women, innocents. This is very wrong. This is science of adharma, of demon Rakshas mind. And I request every woman, please pray. Pray for peace. Do not allow your men to fire in Ukraine people, because we never fight with anyone. We never did bad for Russian people. No, they were lived here many years, whole lives. I myself, I'm also speaking Russian. And we never did harm, we never divided, we never want to bring sorrow to Russian people. But they came in Ukraine, in another country, land, and they want to destroy Ukrainian people. What for? Just for fighting for their own ego. And they want to capture Russian president, land from different country and make a Soviet Union as was before. It's never happened. Now time changed. People want to be free. Every country have own culture, own history, and no one want to be slave. And if world will allow now to kill Ukrainian people, means tomorrow Russia will come to them and they will fire in them also. Because greediness has no end. Ignorance, it's a biggest problem of the world. No one have a right to take another life. No one have a right to come and kill innocent people. Here many people in Ukraine are dying for nothing. Why? Because they are living in their land and speaking in their language. This is reason to kill. And I know in Russia, in some country also, news are completely opposite. But believe me, I am in Kiev. I am from Kiev, and I experienced 13 days of war. It's horrible. And I cannot understand why people cannot live in a peacefully, do not generate resources in their country, do not create something good and uplift lives of people from their country. What for to fight? No one can be happy by killing another people. No one will be rich by this. It's temporary things, but we are soul, and soul will be degraded. So I request every one of you, please take a part. We need your help, every one of you. How you can help? By spreading news, by stopping war, by supporting medicine, food here, because some cities they already 4 days without anything. Why? Because Russian troops not allow them come out from the house. Who is coming from the house, they fire them. Many was killed by bomb, by rockets, and mostly people live in a bomb shelter. This is 21st century. Do not be indifferent. I very, very request you. It's very horrible, and I never could suppose that neighbors who is living near will do like that with us. I wish everyone peace, and I request support, help, and do not be indifferent. Please stop Russian aggression, stop Russian terrorism, and when Ukrainian government and Russian government, it was some negotiations. They promised Russia that they not will attack, and in this moment when negotiation was, they start attacked twice powerful. To whom believe? And it's very horrible position. Thankful to Ukrainian army, thankful to everyone who is support. We should not be indifferent. And I also request Indian government and another government put some restriction for Russia. They should to be stopped, because no one have a right to take a life from another people. Doesn't matter which ambition president has. We are human beings. We have a right to live. We have a right to speak in our language. We have a right to live peacefully in our land. And everyone has this right. So I very request you, please, stop Russian aggression, stop Russian terrorism, and involve in this situation. God bless everyone. Om Namo Narayana.